Welcome back to all of you. We are going to see the second chapter. In that, already we have completed the Stone Age. We are going to see in this video Metal Age. And it is a short spanned video, maybe hardly 10 minutes. We will have a look at it. Not even 10 minutes sometimes, if you're quick to listen. Metal Age. The Metal Age did not appear very quickly from Stone Age to Metal Age. It's not quicker. It's a gradual transition, slow transition. Gradually, transition means movement from one state of life to another state of life. From one state of life, that is Stone Age, man started slowly moving into a Metal Age. So, how did he move into this Metal Age? Because he started to use and discover. First, he started to discover the various metals and started to use them along with the stone implements. Along with stone implements, he started to use the metal along with it. The best example is we have a grinder at home, rolling one, to grind various kinds of dal, everything. We have a grinder, not a equipment one. We have in the equipment, we have a metal also used, stone also used. So you can see in the kitchen we use various metals as well as stone tools or comprises of both in working of various cooking. For various purposes we use it. For various cooking implements we use both stone as well as the metals even today. So that is how the mixture of both the metals and stone implements started to use side by side. Side by side means together. So from there, man started to depend much later on the metals only, not on stones. He started to reduce the dependency on stone and he started to depend on the metals more. Why? Because you can melt the metals and bring to a various shapes and sharpen it very, very quickly. And it can be used for various purposes in various ways. In differently it can be used, and this usage is better compared to the stone tools. So initially he used side by side together. Later he used more of metal implements or metal equipments compared to stone implements. Therefore, the beginning of Metal Age starts. So with the discovery and the usage of metal along with the stone implements is the marking of the beginning of Metal Age. When man started to understand and discover the use of metal is greater than the stone and use of more of metals, it's the complete Metal Age, the growth of Metal Age. But we do not have a unanimity in regarding which is the first Metal Age and which is the second Metal Age and which is the third Metal Age in India. In some parts of India, especially, that's what I can say, there is no unanimity regarding the use of metals in different parts of India. There is no unanimity. So after New Stone Age in North India, we have a Copper Age. After Copper Age, we do not have a Bronze Age, supposed to be a Bronze Age. We have availability of bronze metals, but we do not have a Bronze Age because it was a very insignificant number of metals or implements we have received, we have discovered. Very, very few of them. Therefore, we cannot call that age as a Bronze Age. After Copper, we have very, very less bronze. Next, we are directly entered into Iron Age. But whereas in South India, after the New Stone Age, that is Neolithic Age, we have entered directly to Iron Age. South India There is no copper age. Directly we have entered into iron age. That you remember. So we do not have copper age in South India. We do not have bronze age in India. After stone age, we have directly extensively use of iron we have gone in. Whereas in North India, we have early new stone age. After new stone age, we have copper age. After copper age, we have a iron age. So there is a transition period between new stone age to iron age, that is copper age in North India. So North Indians are a little slow in getting into. So how we started to use the metal as well as the stone implements, you can see, together with some of the handles of made up of wood, the threads, you can see, metals as well as the stone implements, together it is been made. So now we are coming to the copper age. Is that the copper first discovered by man? That's a question comes to. No, the answer is no. The first metal which was discovered and used by man much was gold. The earliest metal that was used by man was gold, the earliest metal. Why? Because it was very soft and shiny, so easily it could catch into his eyes. But he could not made metals of weapons. So he could not make weapons and implements, various implements out of it, tools out of it. Because the availability of gold was in scarcity. It was very limited. The availability of gold is very, very scarce compared to other metals. So he started to search for other metal. Instead of using this gold for making of weapons, tools, instruments, he started to make this gold metal, he started to make this gold metal or convert this gold metal into ornaments, different kinds of ornaments. We even today we use this gold as ornament. We use today the gold as security. So like today the evolution has been differently affecting us. Later, after gold, we discovered another metal, that's copper in North India. So the discovery of copper brought a sudden, a remarkable change in human civilization. That is called revolutionary change, a sudden, remarkable change in the entire. So discovery of this metal brought a tremendous change in the human civilization. And this discovery of new metal called copper changed the age itself. From stone age we have passed on to a metal age itself. So it is a beginning of a new age. So man entered a new dawn of life, that is depending on stone. He has left it and he started to depend on a metal. That is a beginning of new age, that is metal age, that begins with copper. Copper was very useful metal because it was helpful in preparing various implements for hunting, for cooking, for agriculture, for various purposes. So like harpoons, you can see harpoons, swords, you can see different types of swords, axes, you can see, and spearheads, axes, etc. All these were used by man, early man, when he started to discover the copper. So copper was discovered, he started to make or prepare various implements for various purposes. So you know, some of the implements were used in agriculture, fishing, fighting also, swords are hunting. So all these different kinds of weapons or tools or implements were used for various purposes, from agriculture to hunting. So thus this copper age is related to a civilization in India. That civilization is Indus Valley civilization. In the next chapter we are going to see this metal age with regards to Copper Age, because in Harappan civilization or civilization, Harappan civilization is called as Indus Valley civilization. This civilization is correlated to a metal age called Copper Age. We are going to see in the next chapter the Indus Valley civilization or Harappan civilization. I'm going to tell you why it is. So man started to slowly move on from hunting to pastoral, means domesticating the animals and moving from one place to another place. Slowly he moved on from there to agriculture, a settled life. So man is gradually started to settle down. And when he started to settle down, he is settling down to perform agriculture activities. So he is living his old type of living, that is hunting, food gathering. He is now a food grower. So, as I said, there is only availability of few bronze implements. Therefore, there is no age called Bronze Age in India, especially in North India as well as in South India. So, from there, the Bronze Age, from Copper Age, we have directly entered to Iron Age, that is Vedic civilization or arrival of Aryans, we can say. The Aryans were used more of iron implements, therefore it is called as Iron Age. So, in South India, after Neolithic Age or New Stone Age, we have extensively used the iron. Therefore, in South India, we have extensively means too much of iron implements have been used. Therefore, in South India, after New Stone Age, we are directly entering into the Metal Age of Iron. So there is Copper Age succeeded by Iron Age in North India. New Stone Age has been succeeded by Iron Age in South India. So with this, we are ending the video. Have a nice day. We will discuss some of the question answers in the next video.